Okay. Let me get this out of the way right quick. I'll try and make this part short. Same as with Worst Comes to Worst Part 1. So basically, I was kind of talking about the racial aspect of it, the differences. Let me just say this up front. I'm not going to sit here and praise European colonialism. I'm not going to sit here and I know people are going to be like, "Oh, cook." That's fine. You can do that. What I would say is I'm not going to sit here and praise that. What I am going to do though is ask the basic question of what are you going to do about it? And of course, I did a video on that. I think I privated it because I showed my face on that one. But I'd ask the same question. What are you going to do about it? And ultimately, the question that's going to arise is, you know, honky, what road are you going to go down? Which way, honky? Which way, cracker? That's the real question. Don't worry. Hold on. But that's a real question, isn't it? It's the same thing. Which way, hermano? Which way, brother? People are going to be asking that question of one another, aren't they? You can tell me all day that whites and, melanated people and all these other groups can get along. Okay. I mean, nice idea. It's not going to work, but there's far too much tension, far too much anger in the air. And as much as you say that, so-and-so is your best friend, this and that, I feel like at the end of the day, that that sort of imagined ideal is not going to happen. Some people are just going to decide to eventually reality will set in. And this whole BLM type of thing, according to what I saw from some tweets from some other folks, is that, BLM now is far more co-opted. It's much more branded. And I should have kind of known that. I think I talked about that before, but trying to think of his name now. Anyway, one of the leaders of BLM is now promoting the Hong Kong protests. D-Ray, I'm really trying not to be prejudiced by saying it this way. I think it's D-Ray Kessler. Let me see here. Let me check right quick. D-Ray McKesson. There we go. Yeah, D-Ray McKesson. Okay, yeah. Yeah, D-Ray McKesson. Yeah, was part of the supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement. Right around my age, just about a month off. But anyway, the thing is, he used to be part of BLM, and yet now he's accepted by, the mainstream. He can have articles, this and that. Could you force it to work? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, man. I mean, we've been seeing all this type of thing, with the cops and everything else. It's just like, it's just cringe, man. It'd be great to try to make these things work, but it's like you see these folks, you see the cops kneeling, you see, the I just saw the cringiest thing, brings me back to like elementary school when they made us learn the Macarena. And I saw the National Guard doing the Macarena out in the street. I mean, golly, you could say what you want to, but it's like when you see that type of thing, you're like, man, what the heck has happened to this country? We're just living in so much of a bubble that we don't even know when it bursts. It's going to burst hard. And man, I mean, the repercussions are going to be staggering, And daggum, that's all I can say, man. It's going to be hard when you see that. It's just, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like, what's going to happen with that sort of pain. Like I said before on the other one, I think that, there's a little bit of my bias maybe coming in, but I feel like other communities are going to be better off than others. I think that white folks are going to definitely have to go back to being more preferential, amongst each other. None of this, let's shave our head to be in support of, BLM. all this type of thing. When, people aren't going to do that anymore. They, we're going to see where this goes, though. We're going to see where this feminism goes. And it's not just feminism. I just said that because it just came out of my mouth. But, the tensions are high. And ultimately, this is just another, straw that's on the camel's back. It's not the last straw, but it's one of the straws, I think that this protest is just going to further, it just furthers capitalism, to be frank with you. These protests just, a lot of these folks are just, like I said before, is that they're so desperate for any sort of, wanting to change, some form of change. They just, wish the heavens, wish to everywhere, and it's not going to happen. So yeah, I think, like I said, and this is kind of just a repeat of what I was saying before, but I feel like you can talk all day about how evil the Europeans were and, got beaten up by the various native tribes, whether it was the Cherokee or the Cree or the, whoever, the Kiowa, the Comanche, whichever tribe you want to bring up. Okay. All right. I'll say, yeah, they did beat us. What do we do about that now? Yeah. Lib's gonna live, my dudes. Yeah. Yeah, this protest is a dead. Yeah. Lib's gonna be libs. Yeah, you're right. Ultimately, I think we should blame. I mean, who do we blame? I mean, we could blame ourselves to a point, but I mean, then you get the whole, well, I was just born into this, be like Tupac, be like, I was given this world, I didn't make it, but I don't know, man. I feel like, what's going to happen, man? Nobody knows necessarily. I'm not going to pretend to know, but I think that I at least want to put the end on that. I want to put a crescendo on that, because I felt like with that other one, it's about 2.5 minutes. I just felt like, let me finish it up. I think that's all I want to say. I really do. But I feel like, people are we're going to see certain groups that are going to bond together, and they're going to say, hey, we're with you. We're with each other. Hey, our hermanos, we're going to be together. White folks, all separated in general. Yeah, there's going to be solidarity amongst white folks to a point. But on the higher levels, not so much. And that's going to be the difference. You can say the same thing about other cultures, don't get me wrong, but, we're just going to see how it's all going to go together, and what sort of groups are going to rise up. I mean, anyway, I'm just babbling at this point, so I'm going to end it there. I appreciate y'all for listening. Hard-hitting stuff and post-Nazbol Judaism. Appreciate it. I think that's all I got to say, though. I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye.